All right, here's your unit circle. Does everyone have this out?
Yes.
Okay,
It's only 66 outside.
Right up.
right on. So, we're gonna do these problems. See where it says sine, cosine, and tangent of 300 degrees?
Yeah.
Okay, sine, you're gonna figure out what the sine, cosine, and tangent of 300 degrees is, right? All right, I want you to look at your circle. Can you tell me where 300 degrees is? Okay, so I'm gonna draw the circle. I'm gonna draw the angle, I should say. So here's 300 degrees, right here, correct? Whenever you are going to evaluate an angle and you go past 90 degrees, once you go past 90 degrees, you're in trouble. We are no longer right here with our 30, 45, and 60s. So we did the 30, we did the 45, and we did the 60. Now we are evaluating this angle. So what you're gonna do, you always will make an angle. You're gonna take this terminal point right here, and you are going to create, you're gonna reach, you wanna go to the x-axis. Okay, so like, you know when you're in your pool and you're playing Marco Polo and you want to swim to the edge or whatever, I don't know, whatever. This is like the safe, that's your safe zone right here. Your x-axis, all right? So, whatever angle you are at, you always want to get to the x-axis. So, see this point right here?
Yeah.
Where's you're underneath, you want to go to the wall. Where's the wall? Where's your wall? Right here. Okay? So, what triangle am I talking about? The angle that you are going to evaluate is this angle right here. It's always the angle that you make with the x-axis. That is so important because I get a lot of kids that want to talk about this angle or this angle. No, it's this angle right here. So even though the question is, tell me the sine, cosine, and tangent of this angle, we're going to use the information of this angle, which is a 60-degree angle. Do you know why it's 60? Well, because from here to here is 270, from here to here is 30. See how this is 30? And this is 60. So to get back to this x, if we were to take this terminal side, how many degrees is it away from 360? From here to here? It's 60. So what you're going to do now is you are going to label the sides of this triangle right here. You're going to think about a 60-degree angle. The only thing different is you're in quadrant 4. And in quadrant 4, the y value is negative. So you know how we talked about the ratio? This is 1, this is 2, and this is the square root of 3. Remember that?
Okay.
1, 2, root 3. Now, the hypotenuse, which is your radius, is always positive. Your y value, your x value in quadrant, all of these angles are in quadrant 4. And in quadrant 4, x is positive, but y is, what's y in quadrant 4? all of the points in quadrant 4, the y values are negative. So now, when I ask you, what is the sine of 300 degrees? Well, it's really, whoops, going the wrong way. It's really the same as the sine of a 60-degree angle, which is, of this angle, which is negative root 3 over 2. The negative part is because it's in quadrant 4. What's the cosine of 300? Well, it's the same as the cosine of a 60-degree angle. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So it's the same as the cosine of 60 with the sign change, which is still 1/2. And the tangent of 300 would be opposite over adjacent, and this is going to be cosine negative root 3 over 1. Now, it's not exactly the same as cosine of 60. We have sign changes. And the sign changes reflect the fact that it's in quadrant 4. Okay, let's do another one. All right, now, we're talking about 135 degrees. Where is 135 degrees? Where is 135 degrees? Quadrant 2. Okay, so here's my 135 degrees, right there. There's 135 degrees. From here to here is 135. So again, here's my terminal point. I'm going to drop my line there. So this is the triangle I'm talking about. Can you tell me this angle right here? I always want the angle with the x-axis. What measurement is this? What are each of these? Can someone tell me what this measures from here to here? It's an easy one. Huh? 45, good. So this is a 45, 45, 90. So how do you label these sides? What are these? 1, 1, root 2. But since we're in quadrant 2, you're going to go negative 1, positive 1, and then remember that's always positive. Are you with me?
Yes.
So now, if I ask you, what's the sine of 135? So you're going to say, what's the sine of this angle? It'd be 1 over root 2. What's the cosine of 135? It'd be negative 1 over root 2. And what's the tangent? It'd be 1 over negative 1.
Do we have tens of those?
For now, don't worry about it. Okay, next one. 225 degrees is where? The third quadrant. What kind of angle am I making? I'm going to be yellow now. What kind of angle am I making now? 45. So I'm going to make a 45. From here to here is 45. This is my 45 right here. 45. It's in quadrant 3. So if you don't mind, I'm going to draw my triangle in this little spot because my graph's getting kind of messy. You'll get better at this when you get comfortable. So here we are. We've got a 45 in quadrant 3. Well, if this is 45, can you name these 3 sides? 1, I heard 1, 1, and I heard square root of 2. I'm good with most of it, but I got a couple signs. What's negative? Okay, wait, what one?
The one, that one.
How about this one?
Oh, yeah.
They're both.
Yeah, they're both x and y are negative in quadrant 3.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Why isn't square root of 2 negative?
the hypotenuse is never negative,
Okay.
never. Okay, so now you're going to tell me all the ratios according to this angle. So, according to this angle, what's the sign? It'd be opposite over hypotenuse, so -1 over root 2. Cosine is -1 over root 2. And tangent is -1 over -1, but what cancels? Both the negatives, so it's 1. Now, what are these three right here? That's that one flipped. So this would be -√2 over 1. Secant is the cosine one flipped. -√2 over 1. And cotangent is the tangent one flipped.
That'd be more.
It'd also be 1. Good. Okay, how about this -150 degree? Where is -150 degrees? Well, if you don't know where -150 degree is, what you could do is coterminal this one. If you don't like to go backwards, add 360 to that, and you get 210. So a -150 degree is the same as a 210 degree angle. They are coterminal. All you do is add 360. So whether you want to find, I always like to go in this direction. So here's 210. What angle is 210? What angle am I talking about when I say 210? What angle is it from here to here? 30, good, this is a 30, this is 30 right here. So when I do this one, I'm in quadrant what? Where's 210? Where's 210? It's in quadrant 3. So can you name these sides right here? So from here to here is 210. So that makes a 30-degree angle with the x-axis. From here to here, you guys, here's 210. From here to here is 210. Whoops. From here to here is 210. So this is a 30-degree angle from here to here. So when you do this triangle, sorry I got so much going on here. Here's your triangle. This is 30. So this side is going to be what? -1. This is going to be -√3, and this is going to be 2. So you have, I have it separate drawn here. This is going to be -1, -√3, and 2. So this is your 210-degree angle. Now, what's the sign of this now? It's going to be -1/2. What's the cosine? -√3 over 2. Tangent, -1 over -√3, which those negatives will cancel out. I'm just writing it all in there for you. And then these ones are just these flipped. So this would be -2 over 1. This one is cosine flipped. So 2 over √3, and there's a negative in there. And I'm not rationalizing. And then this one is going to be √3 over 1 because it's tangent flip. Okay, so I want you to try these on your own. These are not asking you for all of them. They're just specifically saying what's the cosine of 300. So find your 300-degree angle. draw the triangle, label the sides, and you gotta know what cosine is. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Okay? Do you understand this stuff a little better?
Yeah.